sitting here. I ain't got no problem with popping up there. I see where he coming, and I feel me in Atlanta. Them hoes is going. You niggas be leaving that shit out. Them hoes is going out. Them hoes is fucking all over the place. And niggas is getting out. And niggas is getting out. And you niggas is start fucking me up with that big shit telling niggas like I'm on the bitch. Nigga, I'm gonna fuck this bitch. I'm on the nigga. I'm getting tired of you trying to trap my motherfucking game, nigga. I'm getting this shit. I'm on this bitch, nigga. Fuck you. I'm getting tired of you, nigga. You can't take it. I'm getting this shit. You win this shit. I'm sick of you. Weak ass over the hill. That's it. Niggas, you want to smoke cigars? It's all white boy. Get that bitch in the truck. Bitch, you know, nigga. Fuck you. I'm out of these bitches, nigga. I'm gonna get it in, nigga. I'm gonna get it in. If you nigga got me out there, it's my fucking motherfucking day. It's my being motherfucking. What am I here? It's my being real nigga. You niggas understand? What is this motherfucking nigga? You know what I'm talking about? You know how to get it in. You niggas will get this shit. I'm sick of you bitches. Them hoes on there fucking with killers. Them bitches finna get murdered. Them some murdered bitches. I ain't trying to fuck with no hoe like that. Go on and fucking kill me. Let me fuck with the rest. I'ma do my best, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas. And I do not put this out because you niggas put the whole side of the rap man out here. You put one side out here. And I'm tired of this shit. There's real niggas out here like me. We get it in. We got that in our home. We let the bitches on our box. The bitches line on me, nigga. That's what you did. You don't better do that again. And again, motherfucker, that's what I do. I'm sick of these motherfuckers. I'ma give you some tissue next time, motherfucker.
Man, I love that song. Man, shout out to Platt with the official anthem. Well, it used to be the Manosphere anthem. I don't know what the new anthem would be, but it's such a classic, man. Shout out to Platt.
Yes.
And usually doesn't copyright anyone who plays it, so he's being nice about it. So shout out to Platt.
Yeah, shout out to Platinum. I thought the new Manosphere song was the Passport Bro song.
Oh God. Oh yeah. Like the G with the PhD dude. Oh man. I mean, I was playing it before, but it's kind of cringe. I don't like the song that much.
It's definitely cringe. It is.
Yeah, Platt song is way way funnier than I mean, nice try, Green Gorilla. This is.
Oh, that was him who made it?
Yeah, Green Gorilla. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yep, that's him. Yep. All right. Cynical, what's up? It's Greed, what's up? Joe, what's up? Cassandra, what's up? I'm trying to stay out of trouble. What's up? Cool. All right. So once again, Sunday will be a Taku Jump podcast episode 54 for the nerd niggas, so it's no fuckery on that panel, but for the nerd niggas, that's on Sunday. So we're here with Sister George. What's up, George?
Hey, what's up?
I've been chilling. I've been, enjoying Black YouTube as usual. How you been doing?
I've been doing really well. I can't complain.
All right. So you've been in the clouds. You must have been in the clouds, right? Am I right on that?
In the clouds for
like watching the content and stuff like that.
As of late, yes.
Okay, because I remember you took a break from your channel, and I guess you're still on break, are you? Would you say?
Yeah, we are. Concrete and I are in the process. Thank you, babe. We're in the process of rebranding, so we're coming back. I don't know if our content is gonna be like. It's definitely not gonna be relegated to Manosphere content. But, I think we should move far away from the space. So it's just trying to come up with a good rebrand and come back with some fresh, fun new ideas and shit.
Okay, that is funny. So wait, so you didn't like embarrassing niggas on your panels? I mean, it was super lit. I mean, you used to get all these old niggas on your panels, trying to debate y'all and win debates off y'all and all. You don't miss that?
Well, I wouldn't say that it was a goal to get niggas up there to embarrass them. I mean, I've had some pretty embarrassing moments myself. So,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? But I guess I am kind of on like one good what do they call it? One good what's the word? One good something deserves another. So,
Mhm.
we're even.
Okay, but I mean that's why watch your channel. I mean, because you had dudes, and not just old niggas, but I'm a millennial, so I like to point at old guys. But I mean, you had a lot of people come on there, and some people were cool, wanted the conversation, all that crap. But some wanted to win debates against y'all or win arguments against y'all back to back, and I thought that was funny. But it's like a female. That's why I think female channels are good because they make dudes kind of act differently, and they don't act the same on a male channel. So you might have
Yeah, I
someone.
would hope that I possess enough femininity
Oh yeah, yeah, right, yeah,
to
femininity, right?
change the behavior just a little bit. You know what I mean?
Okay, fair enough. But yeah, the femininity. I guess, yeah, cool. Yeah, yeah, true, true, true. Now, um, so what was the original mission? You think? What was your original goal for the breakdown? Was it just to have these quote unquote conversations? Because I don't know, was it Kev? I think Kev told me you were doing these combos on Facebook. I think, or can you tell me?
Yeah, before I came to YouTube, I used to be on Facebook and I used to ask a lot of life questions and my posts would do really, really well on Facebook. And I ended up on Jason Black's channel and
Hmm.
from Jason Black to Nicole Michelle, from Nicole Michelle to Obsidian and then BGS. But the original mission was to have conversations that we weren't necessarily having out loud and to have some really, really honest conversations and to try to bridge the gap between black men and black women. That was the original mission. I think it still is the mission to a certain degree, but eh.
Okay, so so you're saying you came in genuine with with a genuine mission.
I honestly did. I really feel like we did. I felt like we really, really tried. And
Mhm.
you know, it's interesting because I don't feel like we got enough credit for the content that we did create, the people that we did have on. We created content for other content creators, and I don't feel like we were always
Okay.
credited for that.
Okay, yeah, I do recall that. That is true. Like y'all would start a tizzy and then people would respond to y'all. Especially, oh yeah, well, yeah, because back then, yeah, the response streams were really frequent back then. Like
Yeah,
compared
they
to
were.
what they are now, it's just not the same. But it is true. Like people would respond doing after streams a lot from your topics. And you guys are smart. I mean, you guys would know when to kind of pander to the women or pander to the men. But it's funny because some of the people didn't understand. I'm like, you guys know, like they're doing this on purpose. I mean, but I think some of us eventually, caught on. Hopefully, most people caught on. Hopefully, but it's true. You guys did cause a lot of like replies and response streams. I do remember that. That is definitely true.
Mhm.
What's up, new? So
No,
what made you take your break though? Like, did you say, well, shit, fuck Black YouTube, or was it yeah, because you took a break after the Perfume Sama arc, I believe, right? Think.
no. We took a break. It's been less than 6 months, I think. Um, we interviewed Taz and we
Oh,
decided to
yeah,
take
I
a break
see.
after that.
Yeah,
Um,
right. I forgot.
right. And so, but we've been doing YouTube consistently, or for the most part, consistently for the better part of 4 to 5 years on twice a week on a consistent basis.
Yeah,
And we had never really had like a long hiatus. We would take a
true.
week off here and there in between, but we had consistently did shows. Um, Concrete and I both had some advancements in our careers. And
Nice.
so we've been hella busy and, just family stuff. It's been a
Mhm.
lot. So it was like, you know what? We could take a break. We've um did what we needed to do in this space, but I think it's time for us to move on. And she agreed. So yeah.
Okay, so shout out to Rose. I used to call her Prude Rose, and I don't know if he remembers, but I did give her that name for a good reason. If Rose is listening, she used to. It seemed like she was the innocent one of the group out of the two of y'all, but she revealed. I remember she revealed one episode. This is my channel, so I'm gonna say this shit. I remember she revealed she had a threesome once,
You
and
had a
her
what?
yeah, I think she's the one who said she had a threesome.
She
That was
did?
her. Yeah.
Oh wow.
You forgot?
Uh-huh.
Okay, sure you forgot. But but I remember her face. I think y'all were cammed up too. I think it was.
Yeah, it was
Yeah. Yeah. Just to see her face, I was like, look at Rose, man. Whole innocent. But then you see her face, I'm like, she ain't innocent, dude.
so
So
what
that's
made
where
you think that I wasn't innocent?
no, you're not innocent either. But at least
No,
you
why I
got
can't be innocent, damn it.
you not definitely not either. None of y'all, both of y'all are definitely not innocent. But
Because we're single mothers? Is that what it is?
nope, that's not it either. Nope, not you're not gonna get me with that one. Nope, not that one. But it was funny because she made it seem like she was this, she never made a mistake. Look at me, I'm so whatever. But that's why I gave her the name Prude Rose. So shout out to Prude Rose. Shout out to her. I don't think she liked me that much, but that's okay. I did talk a lot of
Um,
shit in the chat.
you know what? But you've never come up in conversation like we have people that come and talk shit like since they've came and talked shit since the beginning, and they've
Mhm.
kind of been staples. Now I think the goal is now is to get rid of you motherfuckers like that. But
Yeah,
it wasn't really that big of a deal. The only time she would really snap is if somebody came for her husband or her
yeah,
kids.
right. Yeah,
So
right. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, yeah, that's too far. Yeah, yeah. I remember. Yeah, I do remember someone pissed her off in the chat several times. Um, about and it makes sense talking about your kids and stuff. Yeah, that's kind of lame.
yeah.
Entitled. What's up? Oh, imagine what's up. Free curling. Yeah, I'm gonna have a question about curling too. So
Oh.
So your break's been 6 months. So what was why are you making the like people like to say pivot or the rebrand? What made y'all decide, okay, we need to rebound, fuck the manager. Why?
I think essentially we created an audience that we allowed to be free for the most part. But coming into a quote unquote male space, um, peddling male talking points and trying to get them to understand from the sisterhood perspective or triggering them wasn't necessarily conducive to our YouTube careers. I feel like we have a bit of a knack with YouTube. I felt now me being me, my
Hmm.
opinion. I think we had put on some hellified shows, and I feel like we should be much further than we are.
Hmm.
And being in this space, initially we came out with a bang, and we received so much hate from that, and I don't think we ever got a chance to recover. And so I just think I felt like it was a new strategy that was needed, and we needed to pivot away from the space. We shouldn't have been here in the first place.
Hmm. Wow, that's interesting. So you now, um, based on, like I said, post Perfume Sama arc, where now we saw the Manosphere Elementary niggas, the peeves and all them shit, basically doing all the rerun topics that you already covered. And
Yeah.
then you're seeing all the female channels spew out of that the Team Fatties, all those female channels basically doing what y'all did, but I don't think anyone's doing it like, where like you're like a duo with Rose, but they're still like on their individual type shit.
Yeah.
Um, do you think they're getting a bit more less critique than you did?
Yeah, I felt like we came in when the manosphere was about to hit a peak. So it was, you get on a panel, you bound to get cursed out. You go in a chat room, they cursing you out from jump. And I would say, I'm going to toot my own horn a lot here.
Yeah, go
Um,
ahead.
I would say that we lessened the blows for a lot of female content creators to come through.
So
Because we
you
got up
paved
there and
the
we
way.
fought.
So y'all paved the way
We
for the
did.
female. Ah, shit. Okay. Okay. So the breakdown paved the way. Now, but from what I've seen, just the observation, in the Niggaverse, I don't see. I guess I don't pay attention to the other side though. I mean, I think Floor gets into some bullshit, and I guess some of them get into some bullshit, but I don't think it's been like to what you guys were dealing with. So you know,
No,
probably not.
no.
But see that space, they created that space and like, hey, we're here for the money. We're here to get money and just reset these topics. They started that from the jump,
Yeah, they did. They
which was
did.
to their benefit, actually.
Yeah. If you're able to get paid from doing something that, like YouTube, go for it, because I just don't feel like you should take anybody in the space too serious.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, I get paid if you can. Yeah.
hmm So would you say that your rebranding is going to be more towards the this greater sector of Black YouTube, just the celebrity? Because y'all were already talking about that. I mean, y'all were talking about gossip anyway. And from me, my nerd nigga self, I think it's better that y'all talk about it than niggas. I mean, I would expect y'all to talk about that stuff than these men do now.
I don't want to be necessarily associated with Black YouTube at all, in a sense that it's the same 50 content creators. We're all in each other's space,
Mm.
talking about the same shit over and over again. Um, I want to move into a completely different sector if possible. But like trying to figure out how to do that. Um, while trying to bring some of the people along. And I really don't think that's gonna work. So I would just rather move on and get on with it.
Yeah, because if you I mean, yeah, because you can do if you do the same shit. I
It
mean,
is.
it's gonna be the same
And
audience.
to be honest with you, and this is no shade to anybody.
Yeah, yeah,
But we've done it already, and it's kind of old to a certain degree to me. So
yeah. That's true. Yeah, yeah. You guys, like I said, what I mean, what everyone did, before Perfume Summer, those topics have already been talked about. So I don't know why you would want to just repeat. Well, financial gain, because the audience is pretty slow and they'll consume they'll consume damn near anything. But you could, but yeah, you just be repeating your old shit basically. But I don't know how you're gonna escape like YouTube unless you're going to like some other shit, like completely non-related relationship, celebrity gossip shit. It had to be something like y'all cooking cookies or some shit. I don't know.
yeah, yeah, but we're gonna have to definitely figure it out, because it got to a point where we weren't necessarily making the money that we were
Oh,
making before off of it. So
really?
mhm.
Okay, George. Well, why didn't y'all just sell out and say fuck it? Hey, let's show our cleavage. Let's get these topics
I
rolling.
tried that.
It still didn't work.
No, I didn't.
Okay, well, y'all weren't doing enough. Y'all weren't doing enough. Maybe some swimsuits.
No, and
The whole
we're
thing.
we're thicker women. And so, it's not
Wait,
gonna go over the same
wait.
as like a
You
Danica
really
and a
wait.
six. You know what I
Wait,
mean?
do you really think Black YouTube care? You think there's a Black YouTube standard, Sister George?
Yeah, I do. I do. I think that you have people that are popular and you have people that aren't. And I think that's across the board.
Yikes! Oh yeah, the pipes interview. Oh, that was funny. Um,
Um, the
good clips
thing
from that.
is, I could, but y'all, the space cried so bad the last time.
Ah,
He offered to come back to the show, and I was like, shit, we do that. I was so tired of fighting people about that interview. I was like, damn.
Nah, but y'all got some good clips from there. I mean, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have discovered Macbone, you know.
Listen, classic. It's a
Yeah, that
classic.
was funny as hell. And then Fantastic, he got clipped too. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it
Oh,
is.
shout out to Fantastic. Fantastic was chill. He was chilling.
But, you know, I mean, y'all did some funny shit. I mean, but I mean, y'all must have expected that that interview was gonna cause, you know, either niggas crying or
You
people
know what?
masturbating.
The crazy thing is, when I initially booked the interview, I really wanted to talk about some black pill shit about like the real nature of women. And I was thinking like it would be some dope stuff, you know, especially on some black pill type of stuff, especially within the porn industry from a dude like Wesley. I was like, oh yeah, we got that shit sold up. Um, we got cursed out. I think about damn near everybody in the space, all the dudes in the space cursed our asses out, and was like, why do they have a porn star up there? I, Carlin and I weren't married yet. I don't think. I think we were engaged,
Uh-huh.
but you know, it was like, why would he allow her? What did she meet him in person? Yeah, it was like all kinds of crazy shit, and I'm sitting there like, damn, it's an interview. um, and so the interview turned in what it turned into.
Yeah.
But it, you know, initially it was supposed to have been a black, like the questions were supposed to be very, very different. But I kind of had it in my mind, like, why do something for a space that isn't fucking with me like that? So yeah.
Do you think the space wanted you to interview like a porn star or something, like female porn star maybe? Maybe they would have got a better reaction or
No, I think that it probably would have been worse. If we had interviewed a female porn star. Um, the crazy thing is we actually had a female porn star on. If I'm Yeah, we did. I forgot her name, but she used to be a prosty in
huh.
Vegas, and I think she had worked for the Bunny Ranch at some point.
Oh shit.
Um, I think if we had did an interview with a female porn star, it would have been like, you know, they were running around with fake morals when we initially got here. And so it was
Ah,
supposed to be family oriented and all that shit, but you know, we know better. So yeah.
so it seemed like you all did get a lot of people mad, but are they? Why do you think the niggas ain't mad about, you know, the? Well, once again, I don't know who views the other side, the Mansfield Elementary, but why do you think they're not so mad about all those other chicks starting channels now? Because it seems like it just doesn't matter anymore. I mean, nothing
Well,
matters anymore.
when you had I think when you had people like Ty City and Ramil talk about the SBE stuff,
Yeah.
I think that was a part of the thing, and then it looked crazy as hell. Um, when you got people just sitting up there yelling at people on panels and shit. So hold on just a second.
Oh, you're fine. And
Okay.
yo, let me play this little clip. By the way, make sure y'all like the
Uh-oh.
video. Oh, no worry, I don't have any extra cringy clips yet, but just like the video.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. You heard what she said.
Yeah, you're good. Go ahead. Go ahead. You're good.
Oh, I
Let's
was
see.
good. I didn't have anything.
Okay. So going back to curling. Now, I didn't necessarily care. When because there's a lot of shout out to Don Gordito because he was the one who told me that on the last stream he said that YouTube was actually a dating app or some shit back in the day. So
Oh, it was? I didn't know that.
yeah, that's what Don said. I was like, yo, I didn't know that, but go figure. So that's kind of funny. But I knew that, you know, people are gonna use social media and have relationships and dating, all that shit. I mean, especially us millennials and young Gen Z folks, you know. So I didn't think it was a big deal that you and Curlin were, you know, doing your thing. I just thought, okay, that's cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it seems like a lot of niggas cared that you and Curlin were together. A lot of people cared. which was weird because I thought they didn't want you. I thought they didn't
I
want
thought
you
so
around.
too, right?
And I'm like, well, here's my question. So, what do you think the niggas in the manosphere wanted you to do as a female who entered that space? Did they want you to just, be like Toya, would that chick who just be around BGS, or the Gale chick who just be, like and subscribe in the chat, like one of those chicks,
You
the little
wow, yo.
I
No,
hey,
I fucks with Toya.
but like, what did they want y'all to do? Like, did they want y'all to? Because obviously they didn't want you to interview maybe interview some porn star. They didn't want you to do that.
You know what?
What did they want you to do? Because technically you got picked. Technically, I mean, but
Is it technically or is it
I
for
mean,
real?
I mean, yeah, you got picked. But shouldn't the master want that, or no?
No, we weren't representative of who the manosphere thought should have gotten picked. You're talking about two single mothers who came into the space and
Mm,
actually got married within well, I got married within the space, but we've gotten married since we've been here. And
yeah.
I think that dark skin, bigger women, it's like all the tropes, the sisterhood shit. We represent all of those things, and we represented, I think, something that they felt like shouldn't have happened. And
Mm,
so you had that. It's like, they got married. She came into space and just took them. And
mm.
it's like, damn, Curlin and I were together before I got here, but okay, it's like whatever.
Oh, okay,
I
yeah.
feel like they think we should have been suffering, and I think they wanted us in a constant state of begging and crying and pleading for the black man's love, perhaps.
Mm.
I think that's what they wanted.
Okay. So I'm sorry, you're cool with Toya, but I'm gonna kind of joke on her a little bit more. So she did a stream a while ago saying like she's 40, she's single and 40 or some shit.
Hmm.
And I'm like, is this what they want? I was just like, this is what they want. They want like chicks who are just single and shit just to be making like title streams like that. It's like, I mean, that's what they want, just to be this.
To a certain degree though, yeah, to a certain degree, because if you have us in a certain category, meaning that we're single and we're over a certain age, excuse me, post wall,
Ah,
then it validates their narrative that women don't get married after a certain point, especially if you're black, especially if you get this age, you're not supposed to be married after a certain point. You're supposed to be destitute.
okay. I realized, like, especially back then, I'm like, man, these niggas really don't like Curlin. I was like, but I don't remember Curlin really doing anything,
No.
roasting niggas or saying shit.
Curlin is extra chill. He don't really be on a whole lot of bullshit. Matter of fact, he's pulled me off of these niggas so many times, or has prevented me from doing the like I feel like I did a lot, but
Yeah,
niggas really should be thanking him, like for real. They should thank him. Could have been
you know
so
what?
much worse, like so much
'Cause
worse.
I see Curlin. Curlin's on Steam. I know he a gamer. He be gaming. I'm like, oh, look at Curlin. He gaming and doing his thing. Um, so yeah, I didn't see why they cared so much. But then once again, I go back to the other side, Mansfield Elementary. I don't think these niggas care at all about anything. I'm like, there's it's co-ed, there's dudes messing with these chicks, and they're dudes, and like it's just like it's just no big deal. But back then, before Perfume Sama arc, I mean, people really cared. I just thought that was interesting. And another question. So did anyone ever, because I mean, you say, oh well, I'm we thick and this and that, but I know niggas. Did anyone ever message you behind the scenes saying, "Hey, I mean, I need you to fucking leave Curlin now"? Did anyone ever do that? Be
No,
honest. Really?
not to leave. Are you crazy?
I
No,
mean, it's Black YouTube though. Why not?
no. You know, you'll have people to try to start conversations and this, that, and the third. Maybe try to initiate friendships and shit like that, but not
That's
leave
funny.
your man and get with me. And
Okay.
then you ain't gonna be able to hide me. You got to be public and shit with me. So it was none of that. But no, nobody ever hit me up like that. So
Okay.
you so
Joe,
messy.
I am not. What? This general concern. That's all. Just concern. What are you talking about, Joe? Jeez, this is nothing. It's absolutely nothing. All right. Fair enough. But yeah. Hopefully these niggas are still not mad about Curlin. I mean, there's really no excuse now. I mean, with what we've seen. So hopefully
I
they
mean,
let.
I don't know. It's crazy because I'll still see people talking shit here and there and in between, and I'm like, how are you talking about a man that's happier than you? Like, what are you saying? Curlin's living his best life. Shit. It's good over here.
Some people would say, "Oh well, Curlin's a sucker," blah blah blah. But at least I keep saying that men have to make a choice, and Curlin,
Curlin
he lived his
is
life.
I would say that they don't need to be worried about Curlin. They need to be worried about me.
Uh,
Um Curlin knows exactly what he's doing, and yeah, Curlin's not a dummy. And he doesn't let me just sit around and manipulate him, which is very unfortunate, but
uh,
yeah.
okay. So you definitely did have some fights with the sisterhood too. I mean, can you recall some of the beefs you had, back in the day? Because I may not have remembered.
Shit, it's been so many. Oh my god. I had it out with Cluster B. I think like when I
Damn,
first came to
I forgot
YouTube.
that. Jeez.
Um with Woman Sphere,
Oh man.
with Sweet Life of Atari, Bomb Cherry,
Yeah, I remember Mom Cherry. Yeah.
um, Faith,
Oh
not
wow.
necessarily her, because I didn't do any like reply streams trying to go in on her.
Okay.
But
Okay.
Good Mother.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about that.
Yeah, it was what's the TMHC girls,
Oh, that
Shuey.
that group. Okay. I think
Yeah, it's
Celeste was
been
in that
quite a
group.
few. Yeah, it was specifically her.
Now see the thing. Now Rose didn't really beef with anyone, but why
Kendra
was it
D, I had a beef with her at one point.
Kendra D? Is that
Yeah.
Crimson Cure?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Crimson.
Madam Web. That's what I call her.
Oh, why do you call her that?
Cause she's fucking old. And then you had niggas in her chat simping for her old
Why
ass.
can't they simp for her? Oh my god.
She's old, like look like a grand. Oh, okay, whatever. She look like a grandmom to me. I don't know, just
She's
whatever.
supposed. How old are you, Soul?
33.
Yeah, she should be a. She should look like a grandma to you. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, you
We
niggas
all
can
should.
you niggas
I'm
got
old.
it. You niggas got it though. I mean, if y'all support Crimson Cure, that's cool. I mean, y'all do what y'all do. I just thought it was funny. But yeah, you beef with a lot of people, but why is that though? Is it I guess are you the stubborn person of the group or what? Of the breakdown or what?
Um, for real, I actually like to fight.
Oh wow, Jesus.
I like to fight every now and then. It's not
Okay.
necessarily anything that's conducive to my home life.
Yeah.
So I can't necessarily create drama within the space that I live in and make that drama the focus of my internal bullshit.
Mhm.
So um then the thing is with YouTube, I generally haven't started any fights. Now I'll finish some shit. I haven't started anything, but
Mhm.
when people start some shit with me, it's kind of an opportunity for me to get my rocks off. And so I'd fight,
Okay.
you know, act like I was the victim and then cry about it. You know how it goes.
Okay. Yeah, man. I missed the cluster B beef. I don't think I was here. I missed that shit. Dang.
Yeah, the crazy thing is I've been mammying for these niggas for so long. Listen,
Uh-huh.
Cluster B and I had it out over Truth as I Know It. Truth as I Know It was talking about some girl up on a panel. Cluster B went off on him or something like that. She was going off. The girl, it was some girl. I can't even remember who the girl was, but the girl was going off on Truth as I Know It. I stepped in and then Cluster stepped in and we ended up getting into it. It's just crazy. So many beefs.
But so what's your record? What do you think? You think you won them all? You think you like
Yeah, I think I
5-0?
won them all. Shit. Who else gonna think it?
Okay.
You
got
goddamn right I won them all. Hell yeah, I did. Shit,
got like
I'm
a battle history and shit.
I'm the queen.
Oh man, I should have been here, but I wasn't here. Okay, so about the good mother, aka White Gundam.
Oh God, that
man, I wish I was Cooning back then, you know, but I wasn't. Well, not at the level I am now. Man, I would have got some clips, and SKC would have not liked that, but I would have clipped the fuck out of Good Mother. God damn, I don't know how I missed it, but I was a chat dude back then, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
And what's crazy about it was that no one really covered what was happening. I was like, yo, this is kind of weird. I'm like, this is space. No, this is the manosphere back then. I guess manosphere will throw a blind eye. And this is when I started learning how, bullshit a lot of this shit was.
Come on now.
The manosphere will throw a blind eye for anyone. It could be, doesn't matter your status of employment, your status in education. Doesn't matter what gender you are either. As long as you pander and you're roasting up Keisha up, it does not matter. And Good Mother was used as a tool. Now, Jessica X was Weapon X. I would call her Weapon W, or AKA White Gundam. So
Jessica X?
Yeah, Jessica X is Weapon X, and Good Mother is.
Okay.
Yeah, they're different weapons.
You was calling them like her Jessica X White Gundam. No.
Oh no. White Gundam goes to Good Mother. So yeah, basically it was the SKC camp, I think, where she came from. Am I right on that?
Yeah.
Right. Now there are a lot of I think non-black chicks that might be at those channels, right? Okay. So I remember Good Mother tried to, I guess, beef with you guys, being your breakdown chat. I remember she tried to beef with Bomb Cherry out of all people. That shit was funny as hell. And I remember who was it? Hood Servative, SKC, maybe True MBD, that dude, maybe some others, cheerleading with their pom-poms, specifically white pom-poms. While they were, the Good Mother, White Gundam, was trying to beef with you and stuff like that. And I know I'm talking shit in the chat. I'm like, yo, does anyone else see this? Like, am I the only one not realizing what's going on here? Like, I understand, like, talking shit in the chat is fun, but to use a white woman who's a baby mama, by the way, and then use them to tackle y'all and Bomb Cherry. I'm like, and then like the way they hid, and then you go to her channel, you see a bunch of niggas on her panel just like hiding behind her. I'm like, yo,
listen,
what is going on
that's
here?
some wild shit. Man, I think that SKC tends to be one of these dudes that trolled like really, really bad. And I think a lot of people looked up to him to a certain degree, or look up to him to a certain degree. And I had started to get pissed off with SKC because I'm like, SKC, he fucking with me. And when he hit us up, and no, I actually went in his chat first, and he was talking about doing the interview with Good Mother. And I'm like, yeah, we could do it on my channel. And I felt like he was trying to play me on that front. And then he tried some other shit, and I was like, okay, bet. You know what I mean? So with Good Mother, and then the thing that was kind of insulting to me, there's not shit a white girl could teach me anything as far as relationships are concerned. I have my own family line to learn what I need to learn and learn what I don't need to learn or undo. So it wasn't shit she could tell me. So I was just insulted that you would have a black man that would try to throw this white girl in our face. And that shit was just hella insulting. And I was like, then for her to be a single mother, then trying to analyze people on some psychology shit. And it's like, mamas, please sit down, please. But she wouldn't, and we had to get her ass together. So,
Yeah. Now, and I honestly, I wish she kept doing videos or something, because I mean, I would have wished, and Ball X wasn't clipping back then, I guess. So I mean,
no.
that would have been such a. I mean, that there's a clip there, and shout out to Ball X, because back then we didn't have people, clipping shit. We didn't have to clip feature like that. So there's a lot of clips that should have been made, and that's just one of them that, like, it sucks that one didn't get made, because I mean, that one shouldn't have got a clip, dude. That should have been a hell of a clip.
Yeah, that was a lit ass stream too. We had some classics.
So SKC wanted you to interview this single white baby mama.
He wanted us to debate Good Mother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
And
so then,
it really didn't even have a problem with that. But the thing is, there were some things that we agreed with her on. We didn't agree with her on everything, of course, but at certain points it wasn't necessarily a fight. And I think when we were initially in a space and trying to fight the good fight, quote unquote, there was some issues that we all agreed on. But I think that they wanted to see us in a super sisterhood position, so it could solidify their talking points and own thought processes that they had about us and validate themselves in that way too. So
yeah, that looked like a good opportunity, because then if you did the interview or debate, whatever, they could use it as content, and then go back to their side and have a laugh and all that shit. I mean, that's what it seemed like the opportunity would have been.
Yeah, and when you had those crowds that's usually over at SKC, and how crazy, you go in the chat and they still like, black bitch, or mad, and SKC over there laughing like Gonzo or some shit. They kind of get off on that, and it was like, I don't have a problem with having a conversation with this lady, but I'll be damned if it's gonna be on SKC's channel. And I felt like we had I think we have a fair. Our channel is more fair, because our audience doesn't always agree with us, and so I felt like we had a better chance in having a better conversation on our channel, but he didn't want to do that. So
now, I didn't really appreciate SKC's cooning till very late, but I do appreciate his cooning. I do. But I think he did go a bit far on that one, and he still mentions that I kind of joked on one. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna joke on the shit, dude. It was cringy as fucking funny. I mean, why would I not? I mean, that shit was. I mean, honestly,
you know what? He's a little sensitive. He's a bit sensitive when it comes down to him being in the spotlight. I didn't notice that at first, but he don't like anybody to fuck with him. Now he does a lot of shit talk, but he's a little sensitive.
Well, I think what he should have done is keep Good Mother. Shit, get a fucking Asian chick in the black manosphere to start talking shit. Yo, that would have been something. But I guess he didn't want to experiment that much, so whatever. But that would have been some good.
SKC.
Oh boy, he ain't gonna do that shit. He ain't gonna do it. He's not gonna sacrifice that. He ain't gonna do it. You don't want it, because you already know. You trying to be messy, but yeah, you already know there'd be smoke for that. He ain't gonna probably do that shit. But SKC's funny though. Let me see. Eisen, what's up? Yeah, Ball X was not around. Yeah, sadly, he wasn't. You needed him back then, especially.
Yeah.
We needed clips a lot back then.
Man.
There's a lot of shit. And then, a lot of streams got deleted, too. A lot of people didn't keep their streams up. But you were here before me, I think. So you were here during Stream Team and the Aegon streams and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you remember, we didn't really, everyone was talking shit. Everyone was cool. No one really gave a shit about anything. People were talking for hours. In fact, I think Zero's going to stream later tonight. Go figure.
Oh
But
wow.
yeah, he's going on Rumble. He's on Rumble, although I don't think he should be on Rumble because there's no point. But
Oh,
yeah,
he's
he's
on
on Rumble.
Rumble?
Yeah, he's on Rumble now.
Oh, he should be back here on YouTube so he can revive the space.
Oh my god. You think Zero cares about the space?
Yeah, I do.
You really do? You generally think he cares about the space? The manosphere?
Yeah, I do. I think that he came in on some real live shit, and I think he probably got to a point to where he didn't think these niggas was serious about anything.
Yeah.
And it's like, why waste my time? But yeah, I absolutely do. I think most people here care about it to a certain degree. But it's like motherfuckers ain't gonna make no move. So why continue to push it if nobody's making any moves to do anything?
Oh yeah. I mean, I would say a lot of us cared about it back then. I mean, but
You
we
don't
all
care
kind
about
of
it anymore?
I really don't. They can do whatever they want.
Damn.
They can do whatever
Damn.
they want. I mean, I'll watch from afar, but hey, whatever they do, hey, it's up to them. I mean, if they do something cool, good shit. But I'm not stressed out on that. Whatever they do.
Okay.
But you remember, like I said, Fume Sama arc. When we saw Kevin come in here and how things changed up really quickly. That's when I was like, "Yep, I think I see where this is going," and then I jumped ship, which was a good move.
Damn.
I am really glad I did that shit. But you saw that
Really?
what was going on during that time. I mean, yeah. I mean, this is he's the one who opened all the fucking portals. Like I said, Lapeef and all these other people. Um, and now, I mean, it's just Black YouTube is just as a whole. It's just, hey, let's just talk about these celebrities. And what's funny is even the celebrities have entered Black YouTube, and they're just basically doing some of these topics that even the Manosphere was.
Man, I seen damn, who was that? I was like, what the hell, man? I wish I remembered who it was because I saw somebody earlier today ask like a very manospheric question. I was like, look at this shit right here. It's kind of wild, you know what I'm saying? A shout out to Kuda though, but Kuda already said that this was gonna happen. So big shout out to him because he did call it, but to kind of see it kind of coming to fruition, it's like, damn.
Wait, okay, so you're saying you think now did Kuda predict what happened, or did Thai City predict what happened? Because
I think that they probably had things that they agreed on. It's not like nobody stole a joke or anything. I can remember both of them having thought processes about it. But yeah, I can remember both of them saying something about it. I don't know who said it first, but and I think it was different. Thai City was probably bigger on letting women into the space. Kuda was saying that celebrities and stuff would be here like a long time ago, and he said that the celebrities was gonna come in and take over and stuff after a while. And I remember that specifically because I had a thought process about it. So
now I think what did you think about the Pearl arc? I mean, because I think you pulled up on Old Man's panel to confront her. What did you think about Pearly the light Jesus coming through?
I think Pearl's a piece of shit.
Ah,
I still think that. I don't think Pearl ever had any good intentions as it pertained to Black people. So should've started off with Black women at first, but the thing when it comes down to Black women, every time somebody starts to harp on Black women for like a long ass time, and that's the only direction that they can go into, and they're pointing out a whole bunch of flaws. I think Black men are naturally up next, and I don't think I've been wrong about that. When I saw Pearl going, with her looking lily white and pale,
ah,
and she's got on these church dresses and shit, And
Yeah.
I'm looking at her posting herself next to thoughts. You know, it's marketing and shit. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking at that. I'm like, oh, this bitch ain't shit. And I just figured that she would be coming after black men somewhere down the line. And I wasn't proven wrong. Yeah, I thought it was disgraceful. I thought it was sad. Um, the thing is, when it comes down to women, they talk about how the women should be adjacent to the space, not directly involved. But then you get some fucking white woman and you want to host her up and let her speak on it and speak on things and thinking that she's going to get you further. Um, when that wasn't true at all. Her own people don't take her serious. She's like still a kid. And so,
Yeah.
yeah, I think they fucked up bad. Eisen, are you speechless? Eisen. So, are you speechless?
So, but are you're
So, you're boring out a little bit. I can't hear you. Oh,
you're so cool with BGS though, right?
yeah, I am. I don't have any issues with them. Uh-oh. Soul dropped down, but let me read these comments. A shout out to Shakanulu. Pearl is dope. She's a tool to help black boys. Your master teacher said that, so I believe it.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, that was weird. StreamYard being stupid. But yeah, what did you think when BGS was saying kind of promoting Pearl? What did you think of on that?
I was disappointed. Yeah, I was disappointed.
And that didn't get clipped either, did it? Or did it? Someone clipped it, right? Someone must have clipped it.
I have no idea. I'm not. I'll watch Bala X or Lou, something like that. But I don't. When somebody send me something, I'll look at it. But I don't be checking for the clips.
Okay, look at Godhand. Relax. He's like, do you believe Tommy's the god of the space? Godhand's a fanboy, a fossil of Tommy. So just keep that in mind if you're gonna answer that.
Okay.
Do you think? Yeah, go ahead.
When he was prevalent, niggas be bowing down every time he shows up. So he might be. He probably is.
No, you hear that, Godhand? I know you like that answer. Jeez. Whatever. Did you ever so what did you think about the Weapon X arc with Jessica X? What did you think about that one?
The crazy thing is I never had like a thought process on her in a sense that she did anything wrong. She came in and got paid. Like I felt like, go do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have a huge thought process on that. Now, I would say after a while, I felt like the breakdown was working our ass off and we couldn't garner half the views, but she could show up and she got the voice and she was just a good YouTuber. She was a popular YouTuber, so it definitely worked in her favor.
Another thing that happened, like I was saying, I said this before, but before people used to hide their sub counts a lot because people were sensitive and all that shit. But if you remember, niggas found out she had like at the time maybe 20K subs or some shit.
Yeah.
And then we found out Angry Man had like 30K subs. And then out of nowhere, Angry Man blows up. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. What great timing that happened. But yeah, niggas are very quiet when no one said any. I don't, because a lot of niggas talk shit in chat. I don't remember anyone mentioning the the Weapon X reaching 20K subs. That was
Oh
funny.
no, niggas was definitely mad about it. Yeah, they were pissy about it for sure. Yeah.
And it's just like an experiment that went out of their control, so no one wants to kind of bring that shit up. So it's like the Manosphere learned their lesson, hopefully. I don't know, but the Manosphere Elementary niggas, I mean, like I said, they don't care. So yeah,
But this is the
co-ed.
thing. I'm sorry, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say the thing that kind of bothers me with some of the arguments, especially when they talk about female content creators, you either have a knack for that shit or you don't. She had a knack for it. She has a knack for it. I'm not gonna say she has a knack for it.
Mhm.
And I think you had people that got mad. You've had female content creators come through the space and didn't do shit. You've
Yeah.
had some come in and do the damn thing, and she was one of the ones. You've had some guys come through the space and people won't listen to them for shit. You've had some
Yeah.
guys come through the space and people fuck with them. And I'm like, a lot of times, a lot of the content creators are lazy and fucking boring. And so that's why a lot of people don't listen. But if you got some exciting and you got a lit ass stream or you having fun, most people are going to come in and tune in. Or if you got some drama or some shit going on, or you know how to title a show and keep that shit popping, I think there's a total difference in between people just getting up there and it's boring and it's sounding like a Clear Eyes commercial
Yeah.
versus something that's going to entertain or pique your interest. And I think a lot of people that were successful were actually able to do that. And I don't think the credit is necessarily given to them versus them being just a woman coming into the space. So I always thought that was crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Weapon X arc was definitely interesting. I don't know if the Manosphere or JV Manosphere he called it. I don't know if that'll ever happen again. At least not with the Black Manosphere. I don't think that'll happen again. But maybe on the with the Team Fatty niggas, maybe that'll happen again. Who knows? Because they don't care. It's co-ed anyway, so there's probably more chances of that happening. And actually, I mean, Greater Black YouTube. I mean, there's tons of female channels that are like streaming up with hundreds of people just talking shit. I mean, the beef sector over there and all that. So
you be hanging out in the beef sector?
I know a little bit about it.
Uh-oh.
I'll try to expand my my world eye on the Niggaverse as much as I can. It's a bit stressful, but that beef sector is kind of they're really extreme.
That shit wild, yo. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, so sometimes I'll just watch for the clouds. I'm like, yo,
that's your best bet. Don't jump your ass out there.
Yeah, I may not want to be. It's like, who's solving that shit? I gotta go to the clouds. Like, yo, but yeah, that shit's extreme. This is nothing to that.
Right. I think we're civilized on this side of YouTube. I'm like the beef sector, like the welfare sector or some shit. I shouldn't say that because I don't want them hoes trying to jump me, but
Yeah. Right. Free Zone, what's up? Death Racer says Fight Club Fear don't care about the fake woman honor. They are not pretending. Yeah, they don't really give a shit over there. Anything can kind of go. What other arc happened? Okay, SBE, right? What do you think about the SBE arc? What do you think about that?
I think it's kind of bullshit to a certain degree. I get like the premise and the thought process, but I'm looking at Thai City and I'm like, Thai City, you have different options than what these other dudes have. And I sometimes think that he can be a bit disingenuous in that regard. Even when it came down to the passport, bro. So I'm like, okay, Thai City, you don't have to trick. You ain't got to run around town looking for prostitutes or looking for hookers or anything, trying to get them to sleep with you. So when he would go in on the passport bros, I'm like, you're talking to men who don't have the same options. And if you are a person who has different options, you really can't say what another person should do yada yada yada. So in that regard, I was thinking about that. Then when you try to shame men, I feel like he tries to shame men from the other aspect of that, like, oh, you niggas over there, y'all gotta pay for this. And don't get me wrong, I will sit there and laugh my ass off these dudes because I laugh at them because I have, and I've talked about dirty foots and all this shit, but I'm a woman and I should be fighting for these niggas to stay. They ain't going nowhere anyway, but there's something else.
Okay.
But like with the SBE, I think it's shaming men in reverse. The thing how I look at it, when you have guys that are socially awkward, may not be as attractive, let these niggas live their life the best that they can. They already going through a lot of shit, and you're not going to game them up enough. There's not enough game for them. There's not enough hype for them. There's not enough they can't look smacks. They can't do any of that shit. And so they actually have to do what it is that they have to do to make themselves happy. But where I'm from, a hard head makes a soft ass, and a bought lesson is the best lesson. So if you got niggas going over there and they fucking up and they getting took for their money, they'll figure it out. They'll figure it out at some point. I just I feel like it's a bit disingenuous though, because it's not gonna be the same with the options all the way around. So
so because I will definitely get Ty on here sometime, because I asked Ramil the same question about the SPE thing, because I was like, okay, so I understand, you telling there's a lot of content on chicks, dudes trying to tell chicks what to do and try to transform them online. I get it, right? Like there's a lot of content on that, right? But the men or niggas that are hunting for the content to show Ramil and Ty, I'm like, aren't they consuming that content too? Like, why are they aware that of that content? And then Ramil,
listen, they enjoy this shit too, though. They do.
I wanted Ramil to admit it, but he didn't. Ramil was like, well, it's the content of SBE. I'm like, nigga,
they love this fucking space. Come on.
I like Ramil. I'm like, yo, but what about the people sending you the content? Like, are they just randomly?
They love it. The thing is, it probably gets overwhelming after a while, because you sit around and you start to adapt some of the mentality, and then you go outside and it's a better thing outside. But we love to hear some crazy shit, some wild shit, so we can point and look at that, look at this shit, look what this nigga did, look what this bitch did. We love it. Stop. We love that shit.
I just wanted him to say, I just wanted him to admit it, but he didn't admit it. Maybe Ty will. Maybe Ty will, because
Ty's probably worse than Ramil. I don't know.
Oh shit. But going to the shaming men comment, Dave Thracer. Yeah. So the problem, especially if you entered the space years back for Perfume Sama, and then you kind of jump ship like a lot of us did. You still got the information in your head, so you can't really remove it. But men do have options, but it's true, like some men may not have all the options another man has. So I mean, shit.
You saying that the little big Nates have options? Okay.
Okay. Well, you're gonna bring up one of the biggest helmets ever. I mean, but yeah,
you don't think he should be a passport, bro? Come on.
Yikes. I mean,
Theo Waff. You don't think Theo Waff should be a passport, bro?
No, he's a failed passport, bro. That nigga.
But I'm saying you have some guys that they absolutely should, and I totally get it. I there shouldn't be a damn thing to be said about it. If these niggas want to get taken for every dime that they have, they can get taken for it, and then they can come back over here and cry. And we love the content. We love it.
Yeah. But like I was saying, like I agree with the comment with Racer, like man shipping men. That is something that happens a lot. I mean, it doesn't matter what type of angle you go. If you get married, you're shamed. You get a girlfriend, you're shamed. Even when fucking Zane, the doll Hokage came through, hey, look at me. I got the solution. I got this Asian doll. Man, niggas were acting kind of weird when his solution was like right in everyone's faces, and niggas kind of, were like, what is this doll nigga doing here? He did get a little roasted and toasted, as he probably would in the Niggaverse, but that's the solution he found, and he's not the only one. He's not the only one.
Have you seen those dolls?
Brian Solange has a channel with the whole cave of dolls. Yeah.
Let me tell you what my idea was, but Curlin was like, fuck no.
God. Okay,
he's
go
always
ahead.
stopping me from making money and shit, right?
Okay.
So I had thought about doing like a dollhouse brothel, and they had went and looked at the sex dolls, and they were on sale at the time too. And I was like, we could do a dollhouse brothel. And then he was like, well, who's gonna clean them? And I was like, oh yeah. But
man,
I heard in some foreign countries they were killing it over there. So I was like, damn, we could have been rich.
With a doll brothel?
Yeah, man, that hella popular in other countries.
What? Oh no.
Yeah.
Yikes. Wait, you were researching this shit?
Yeah, shit.
Why? Why, you're bored?
No, I wanted to make some money without doing a whole lot. And I saw somewhere because I want to say the guy had me prompted to look up like dolls, and you know how you end up in them rabbit holes and shit. And I think somewhere in Amsterdam, I want to say it's in Amsterdam, they had one. They had to shut that shit down, but they were selling out, and I was like, damn, we could do one in America. And Curlin was like, no, the fuck we can't. And so that was that.
Yikes. Man, Curlin's so sane. Man, Curlin, you're amazing. Jeez. Man, I would have been cringe. I mean, you probably could have done some fucked up content. Oh, look at Ramil. What's going on? Ramil says, SV, Ramil, aren't you on Twitch gaming? I thought you were gaming not too long. Okay, FE is funny as fuck. Problems comes in with how it's consumed. SV content creators loses out of folks who take it seriously. Okay, go figure, right? But Ramil, some of the people that consume it, right, are some of the niggas in your chats. Even maybe even in my chat shit. Some of these people might like that shit. I mean, but just say you like it. Like, a lot of people are coping, right? Even the niggas in the SKC's chat, they're coping hard as fuck. Old man's chat on Rumble, I guess they're still coping over there, probably. Even the niggas in Zero streams back in the day were coping. Like, a lot of the a lot of doomer niggas used to wrap around Zero a lot back in the day. I don't know if you remember that shit, but a lot of doomer niggas. That's where we got his name from. A lot of niggas were trying to cope with Zero too. Even some niggas are coping with who else we got? Even crazy ass chaotic truth. That nigga, the Black Frieza.
Man, he over there doing numbers. I was like, the fuck?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's like Coon plus like politics plus I love everything white and anti-black and shit. So it's working. But he cooning, and at least he admits that he's cooning. It seems like he's enjoying it though. Oh my god, Dr. Thunder. Yo, this guy had a community post of his old ass wife. Yes. And I'm like, yo, Dr. Thunder, like, what's going on? Like, you were doing content with the White Venom, aka Ike, my fellow African bro. Let me play a clip. Shout out to my tethers. Let me get the clip. Hold on. Here we go. Yeah, he used to do videos with Ike. I'm like, yo, like, what is Dr. Thunder doing? But I guess his subscriber base is going up. Why? Because now that's become the new Cope camp, So there's ways to get this money, man. And that's what I was saying on Reg. Like, yo, if you have a niece or some cousins, whatever, aunts who look good, let them get this money and start roasting fucking Tyrone up and get the bag. Or if you have brothers or some shit, let them start roasting this quiche up and get that money. Like, you might as well monetize and make the money. I mean, because who cares now? Like, really, who honestly cares? I mean, there's no standard, there's no like creed or whatever in the Niggaverse. I mean, it's just kind of anything goes. I mean, we've seen all types of crazy shit. Don't forget, we had the Transformer It happened to be Indian. Roasting Angry Man like last year. That shit was funny as fuck. I mean, but she didn't grow. I guess it didn't grow her its channel, but that would have been dope, you know. And you know, my nerd nigga Spider Sense, I was saying, yo, you already got Temis. Shit, Temis is using the hashtag manosphere. I mean, he in the space now. He is. That dude,
who are you talking about?
Temis.
Oh, Themis and Thoth. Okay.
Temis, yeah, that dude. I'm like, yo, you
You be
might as
watching him?
well. No, but I'm aware.
Why you say it like that?
I'm aware of his of his channel and the Niggaverse. I'm aware. Yeah. So you might as well you know, monetize and get the shit rolling. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, let me see. What else happened? So oh, what do you think about the pump and dump thing? Which is just basically casual sex. What do you think about
Um, you're asking in what regard?
that? What do you think about that as a solution for men?
To be honest, I think men want love. Um, so when it comes down to you going up to a hooker and
Zero. What's up? Go ahead.
if you go up to a hooker and you hand this hooker $40
Uh-huh.
and she throws some lubricant on there, you do your business and you catch it. It takes the chase out of the game, and I think you have a lot of men who actually want the girl to like them and to actually want their penises. And
Okay.
so I think that um the men nowadays aren't necessarily equipped to deal with the women nowadays, because I feel like the women have kind of switched the game up.
Mhm.
And so I think that pump and dump isn't necessarily doing the men a whole lot of good. And then on the woman's side, when a woman participates in pump and dump, I think that's actually diminishing for her, because imagine a guy coming to fuck you and then he gets up and he's never there. You can't ever roll over, or
Ah,
you're not going to be able to cuddle and pillow talk and be caressed and be loved on. And I think a lot of women need that, and so I think it's kind of diminishing for women as well.
okay. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Zero says, ask her about Team Cam Up and their stereotypical looks. Question from Zero.
This isn't a fashion space. There you
Oh
go.
man. Okay, so yeah. Well, is he talking about like where everyone was like, "Oh, we need to see your face" and all that shit, and everyone needs to cam up and all that? Is that what he's talking about?
I don't know. I don't know. Because you got some people that want to see you on the camera, want to see your face, want to see you fly and shit. I don't know. That, or niggas walking around at 50 with cocaine shirts on and shit.
Ha!
Um it's,
All right.
it's nasty work. I don't know.
Okay. So I think there was this one old nigga on your channel called who's that old dude who's like on everyone's channel? Forgot his name. He used to come up on your panel a lot.
Who? Mac
Uh,
Bones?
no, not Macbone. He's not a helmet, but he's old nigga. Um, he's like kind of nice. Yeah, Eugene
Eugene
Steele.
Steele? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
why didn't y'all help this guy out? I mean, why didn't you just hook him up with the lady in this call today?
He didn't want our help.
He didn't. Why not?
I don't know. I'm lying. I don't know. I don't know. A shout out to Dr. Steve. I think Eugene probably needs to get his passport.
Yeah, man, that's funny coming from you. Wow. Get your passports. That's
You
funny.
know, there are certain people that I will absolutely endorse getting their passports. It's not going to work in these Americas. Go get your passport.
Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna ask you about the passport king soon. But Zero says ask about biologically imperative, what it means for all the SB niggas who claim to have purpose outside sex, but sex is in the same category as air, water, and food. All right, it's a big ass question from Zero again.
You know, I have a Mississippi public school education. So when
Yeah.
you say like biological imperative, I'm like, what does that mean? I'm sorry, I don't know.
Yeah, Zero.
Simplify it.
Yeah, can you like simplify it a little bit, like down to like, yeah, that's come on, Zero. I know. Simplify a little bit.
Ask about biological imperative, what it means for all SBE niggas who claim to have purpose outside. Oh, these niggas don't have purpose outside of sex. It is a biological imperative. They can read, they can go walking, they can go hiking, they can go camping, they can build cars.
Okay.
That pussy is still the ruler though. They need that shit. They want it. Yeah.
Well, of course. I mean, we need the smash. I mean, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. They need that shit.
So, what else? There's something. Trying to think of something that happened. Oh, Anya. So, what did you think about the Anya clip I played? I don't know if you missed it. Maybe I'll play it again. Yeah, you know what?
Play it again for fuck's sake.
I think I'll play it. Here we go.
And then I want to I want to start saving and stuff like that. Sorry, I'm adjusting my breast.
You're fine.
But yeah, that's all.
You're fine. So how long are you going to be down there for?
Am I fat, 7?
I think you lost a little bit of weight. I can see it in your stomach. This is really interesting. I was beating it so hard. When I came, I kept beating it, and it turned into like a soapy lather. Is that hot?
That's not like fresh grated cheese.
No, you know how my cum smells? It smells like bleach.
That's gross.
It's really clean. Yeah.
I want your ass straight from a sweaty hot gym. I want to taste that salty flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I want that dirty dick in my mouth.
Seriously, Anna, respectfully, I really want to piss all over you, like in the shower.
I will call the police on you.
In the shower, though, not like in the bed.
That's gross.
Can I piss like on your ass? Your ass with my hand.
I like for a man to beat my ass.
Would you let me beat you a little bit?
Would you, if you call me a nigger bitch? Yeah.
Can I grab your head and smack it against the wall?
You have to call me a nigger bitch first.
100%. What do you call a plantation owner or something like that?
Yeah. Maybe. Oh my God! Yes, you gotta wear the old farmer jeans with the little slit. And you just
farmer jeans, and maybe have like a.
You gotta get a whip too. You gotta, man. Yes.
I was thinking maybe hit you low key with like a small shovel.
I'll call you master every single fucking day.
Oh man, okay, that's enough. Golly. Yo, I really do think this is clip of the year though. I don't think anyone's taking the spot for real. That's not even the full clip. That's like another minute. I was like, yo, that's clip of the year though.
What the fuck?
I think that's really the clip of the year, man. Like, but
is she on drugs?
I don't really know, but
like she on drugs. Like she on that shit.
I don't know what she was on, but yeah, she really loves to master. She really loves master. Yo, yeah, man. Shout out to Free Zone. Yeah, that's definitely clip of the year. I think. Yeah, I don't know if any clip's gonna beat that. We still got the rest of the year left though, but that was.
I hope nothing else wins. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know how you go above that. Yeah, if you go any above,
wow,
that's kind of crazy.
Wow.
yeah. So this goes now. I showed you this clip because I wanted to, ask you another question. So back to like what women should do in the Niggaverse, right? I mean, what
I
if we
wouldn't
had
advise to do that.
no? Why not?
No.
No, why not?
At the end of the day, most of us still want respect. Maybe
Okay.
most of us.
But
Maybe.
what about them? What about wait? Let me play a clip. What about the money though? The money. What about the monies? The monies. What about the monies?
Mama, I love you. P.O.P. all the time.
Yeah. What about the monies, Sister
I
Jen?
don't think anybody's doing it like that on our side.
Not yet, but I'm saying the potential. I mean, think about it.
I don't think
And-
she has the potential to make anything. I'm going to
Damn.
tell you something about us though, right?
Okay.
Black people are kind of weird as it pertains to sexuality. It's kind of like a lot of these niggas are like they could go on what's the site that Obsidian went to? Was it
Mixler or something?
not Mixler. It was the
Rumble?
first the first website. With all the black people or
Oh,
black men.
Black Avenger?
Black Avenger. So you
Yeah.
remember there was like a lot of ghetto gagger shit on there?
Yeah, that
Do
was
you
just
remember?
basically a porn site. Yeah, I remember,
Right.
yeah.
I think they would be comfortable in doing it in a space like that, but a space where the rest of the people can see them and interact with them. They don't necessarily want to be involved or associated with it because they don't want to be like a pervert out loud, I think. So
Okay.
yeah, I don't think it has a lot of potential to do anything on a public forum. I think these dudes still get embarrassed pretty easily. So
Okay. Now, like I said, the Niggaverse is a very big space. I mean,
no,
all types
but
of
think
people
about
here.
it.
Mhm.
You have places like the beef sector, the Mo3 sector, you have our sector.
Mhm.
And I think we stay within a certain realm. It's like shit be like a little too ghetto to be like, how I could sit there and watch the B sector shit from the clouds, but I don't want to be involved in nothing.
Yeah,
That's
probably
kind of
not.
like that with that kind of shit. We'll sit there and watch it, but we don't want no involvement in it. Like, it's too
Okay.
much.
Yeah. That's fair. So wait, once you do your rebranding, you're like you said, you're not gonna be in the you don't do you still claim Black Manosphere or no?
No,
Okay.
no. Like I said, we shouldn't have been here. Yeah,
But if you weren't here though, I mean, like you said, you paved the way. You would have paved the way for all these other female channels, you and Jessica X and all that.
yeah. But I think that men should have their own space to bitch and complain or whatever it is that they do. I'm not gonna say that's the only thing, but bitch, complain, build, whatever. There should be a space dedicated to men and men only. And they should have that right. We have our shit to where it's women only, and we bitch whine and complain. Men should have that too.
Oh, do you really think it's only women in that space though? I mean, because once again, avatars, JPEGs, you could be a male with a female avatar.
Yeah, but the semblance of it should be represented by men.
Oh,
The
okay.
semblance of it.
Okay. That's fair. Okay. Red says I should never have been here. Y'all say that, but y'all see you definitely do appear, huh?
Now we're not gonna sit here and lie. Some of these niggas is funny. I've had me some fun in these damn spaces. I've had some fun. I don't know about anybody.
I know
had
you
a time here. I did.
I know. I know.
I had a time. Like, listen, I had a time. But I was probably more disruptive than I was helpful with a lot of shit. And hindsight is 2020. Yep.
Did you ever beef with Crimson Cure?
Yeah, when I first got here. Yeah.
Oh man, I
She
missed
came
that
for me.
too.
She came for a kid. Like, what? Nah. We're good. Like, cordial. Yeah, we're cordial. We don't have any beef now. We didn't talk it out, but she apologized and we went on,
Okay. What happened with the what's that collab channel you tried to do with Gabe A? What happened with that again? Give me a refresher on that one.
You talking
The
about Tough Talk?
yeah, Tough Talk. What happened with that?
Shit failed.
Okay, so I do remember like you bought the Ramil's channel and you trolled the fuck out of everyone, which I enjoyed, by the way. I mean, I thought it was funny as hell seeing niggas cry in the chat. You definitely have a history of making niggas cry a lot. Honestly, you do. Really, I mean, funny enough, you really do. Which is weird, but hey, I mean, that's what I saw. But I enjoyed it. Niggas were unsubscribing. We're mad. Where's Ramil? Prince Ramil, where are you? All that shit. It was funny as hell. But yeah, I think for the moment it was some good fuckery. I mean, for the most part. Any thoughts on that?
I hate it couldn't have been more. It was definitely a good concept. It was a good concept.
Ha! Ramil's funny too. Great business strategy. Yeah, dude, I think it was. I told you, Ramil. I said, like the Ramillions. I don't know if I told you about that, Sister George. What a Ramillion is.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Okay. See,
you know they look at that nigga like he is the second coming of Jesus. Like they be crying and shit.
Let me play
Ramil's the Beyonce of our space. Did you know that?
Yikes, yo!
Not like that nigga's the Beyonce. You know,
I'm not going that far,
like
man. God, let me play Ramil's clip. Here we go, Ramil.
Back, Ramil. Love you, man. You like a big bro father. I never had all the knowledge you drop. Time that nigga out. All right, we don't look for daddies on the internet. All right, we just over here. We cutting up. All right, we having a good time. Somebody time that nigga out. All right, you need to go find your real dad. All right, let's get that. Let's knock that. Let's nip that up in the bud right now. All right, Troy Johnson. You need to go find Troy Johnson Sr. Okay. All right, go find Troy Johnson Sr. You niggas have a reunion. Okay, you niggas gonna have a reunion. All right.
Oh man, love that clip. But yeah, I'm not gonna go that far with calling him Beyonce. That's weird. But
not. No, I'm saying not in a gay way, but they bow down to that nigga. Like they bow down to that nigga. Period. They. Oh my god, man! I be seeing niggas. See, we saw the clip. Niggas was crying and shit.
Oh yeah, good times. It's the worthy clip, Ramil. I mean, it is worthy as fuck. What else I got? Here's a shout out to your cousin. I think MOT. I got a clip of him over here.
Yes.
Dude, listen, man. I won without niggas, and I do not give a fuck about you not getting. You want to learn game and all this goofy ass shit about the wrong type of woman? Good. Hope she take your motherfucking head off. Listen, man. I hope you dumb niggas figure it out. But here's what you're not gonna do. You're not gonna figure it out by fucking up my business. No, no, no.
Yo, I was laughing. No. I was like, yo, I hope you niggas figure it out.
Crazy, yo.
There's probably more clips Free Zone may have of him saying he wants to kill niggas and shit. It's like, I hope you die and all that.
MOT is a fucking hoot. MOT be killing me.
But what do you think about MOT saying he wants to get the space back, become the president? What was your thoughts on your cousin over there?
Well, I don't know if anybody told you, but I am the VP of the space.
Okay, VP status.
You didn't know that? They tell
Nope.
you. Yeah, I'm the
Nope.
vice president. So I think MOT is gonna do a great job.
Okay, so you're gonna help out the economy. Let me get another clip real quick.
Mama, economy make me understand all the numbers. Why daddy's.
All right. Yikes. Okay, you're the VP. Fair enough.
They ain't tell you I'm the VP. You know, niggas love to hear messages from women. So
yep, that's been proved a lot. That's been proved a lot. And there's really nothing to be mad about now. I think, I think we've seen a lot of things happen in the space and the Niggaverse, and it's just like, if you're coming into this year shocked and at anything, I think you're like, well, like, unless you're new, unless you're some new dude coming in or some new chick, whatever. But You should have a lot of tolerance for a lot of this shit, I think.
Yeah, it definitely will make you a stronger person. You gonna leave with something, goddamn it.
Yeah, definitely,
Gonna
definitely.
leave with something.
Yep, that is Tay Day, man. He made the infamous Chocolate Rain song. You might want to look that up if you want to. That was funny. Which one of y'all want to roast the president of the female VP? I dare you. Oh, right. Since she has status now. Yeah.
I know. They better leave me the hell alone.
Red says, what if their audience isn't manosphere though? Well, I mean, you know, some channels have a mix of different audiences, you know, from different like sectors, like Sister George mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, okay. What did you think about the the habitual line stepper? What is that thing? Can you kind of explain what that is? You like the one of this? What is that?
It was a few of us that have been on Facebook for the better part of a decade. And we basically came from the same space in YouTube, but just some cool people I knew. Some cool people I know.
Okay, so you know that Roger Report has been clipped with his like bald head laying on a bed mattress. You know that, right?
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Yes, you did, George.
I didn't know that.
Of course you knew. You must have known.
I didn't see it.
I don't have the picture, but I'm gonna get the shit. But you didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
All right. And then you had and he's been clipped to a lot. And then you have Kev. Shout out to Kev, but you know, Kev, Ty did a stream the other day with Kev with he got like this SBE like cartoon art bullshit he's doing on his community tab. So I'm curious, like, why haven't you critiqued any of these guys? I know they're your homies, but I mean, there's some cringe ass shit that's been done, and you never mention anything. I mean, what's going on there? Why not?
Because I'm loyal for the most part, and if I fuck with people, then I will try my best to avoid a situation that has anything to do with them.
God
for the most
damn.
part.
Well, you're loyal as shit then. Godly. With Roger
Hopefully, I'll be
Reports,
treated with the same respect.
Roger Reports bullshit on his channel lately. And then
I actually haven't been over to Rogers in a while. It's been a while since I've been over there.
Go to Free Zone's channel and listen to like one of the recent clips. He got Roger saying like, you know, if he's gonna fight a woman, he's gonna win the fight. I'm like, yo, I was like, yo,
God damn.
I was like, yo, Roger, man, at least say it offline. Like, yo, you shouldn't be that comfortable to say that shit. I mean, that's what I think. Whatever, but whatever. Okay, those are your boys. So that's cool. All right. I get benefit of the doubt. You're loyal as shit. Cool. Good to know.
I try. Child, I done saved so many. And they wouldn't even know to have. I swear. I done saved people that I haven't even been cool with like that, even at the time. And I just, goddamn.
Damn. Who have you saved since you're like this hero?
Man, they saved, so it ain't no need to bring them up. I just thought about it. I'm sorry.
Okay. Sure you don't want to bring them up? You don't?
I'm positive.
Man. All right.
I
thought I'd get you there. Okay. Fair enough. Thought I'd get you there. Let's see. Oh, Zone. What's up, Zone? Our favorite
Zone?
Our favorite Asian guy who loves Black YouTube, but is apparently Asian. What's up, Zone? Zone knows all the Black sectors. This guy. Shout out to Zone.
Man, Zone's got so much info on people. Now, Zone is the person with the info.
Yeah, he knows a lot about niggas. Just randomly. Just a lot. Shout out to Zone, though.
China and shit.
Oh, what do you think about the Purge? I don't know if you were watching the Purge of Antilles. Have you been watching that last year?
I am only interested when it comes down to the beef that our sector will have, right?
Yeah.
So when they start bringing in these other sectors and all they do is, yeah, stupid bitch, welfare bitch, motherfucker bitch,
Yeah.
bitch. I'm not. I don't stay engaged in that. It's like the people from our sector that we know. I'm definitely interested in watching them roast each other. I'm always interested in that. But when it's like people that we barely know, and not to say that the idea in itself, I think it was a good idea. I think it was cool. But when it became the other sectors, and I think our sector's kind of pussy about it now because we don't necessarily want to fight anymore. You know what I'm saying?
I think see, that's why I get confused about like what do you call the space that's the space that I'm in that's not the manosphere though? What would that be called? Is that
Sir,
just
you're
like
in the manosphere. Stop.
I am not in the manosphere.
Sir,
Oh,
let's stop.
wait, but how? That's not possible. How's that even possible?
If you go to manospheric channels, I could say that I'm not in the manosphere either, but my channel will always be associated with the manosphere. Always. You're gonna always be associated with the manosphere unless you move
Man,
completely out and don't
you
engage
niggas,
with these people.
you niggas, like, I mean, y'all don't want niggas to leave. I mean, you people
Listen,
try to jump the ship.
not my rules though. Not even my rules.
You
This
niggas try to
shit is
leave.
like being in Get Out. You know what I mean? Like,
I guess so. Golly,
we in it. You in it too.
man, I don't want to be next to Bernard, dude.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I don't want to be next to that dude. Tie me up. I want to be
Man,
next. But who? I mean, what? Edward Anderson? I'm supposed to.
man,
I mean, although I'm cool with Ed though, but
Ed is cool. Ed got some issues, you know.
all right. So
Ed is
so you're
alright.
saying we're all okay. We're in a social experiment. Okay, I can go with that.
Facts. Listen, I honestly believe that. I wish I could tell y'all what happened on YouTube. That was weird as fuck, but yeah, I believe that. I believe that. Not YouTube, but Facebook. I believe that. We're definitely in an experiment.
Wait, so you don't think there's a an anti-manosphere side?
Yeah,
You
they're
just
called divestors. They're
oh
also
come
in
on.
an experiment.
Okay, yeah, the devices. Yeah, that's true. Oh, what did you? Yeah, that goes to back to David Carroll and the pink pill simp guy. What do you think about that? When the legendary Keisha roaster everyone found out, you know, he was simping for pink pill. What do you think on that?
I think all these niggas want some pussy.
Okay, well, yeah, well, yeah.
Are
Maybe
we mad that he wanted some cat? No, we
no,
no.
it's mad. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, it was definitely funny because, like, goddamn, like her out of all, and not necessarily her, because she's
Yeah.
unattractive, but that motherfucker's a villain. Like her, goddamn, bro.
Yeah, no one should be mad that, you know, he wanted to smash a chick, you know, hope because he's straight, hopefully. But if you're mad, then I think you're maybe like a hardcore fan or some shit like that.
I think if people be having these expectations of content creators and think content creators actually live a lot of the shit that they talk,
Yeah.
and a lot of times it's not true. I think Crystalline Karazin is smart, charismatic, and manipulative as fuck. And I think that him confiding and being up under her is she's everything that they quote unquote talk about as far as female nature is concerned. But you know, for him to fall for us, fucking hilarious. Like, damn, dog, her, damn, come on.
But that, you know, that will, I guess that kind of confirms that there's a lot of dudes and women, you know, behind the scenes kind of just fucking with each other on the low, probably.
Yeah, they should get married like I did.
Ah, right. Yeah, be it do the curling. Yeah, right. Zero says, would you let Edward borrow your car to do a stream? Well, probably not. I don't know what the fuck's in Ed's car. I mean, that car be roaring and making all types of shit. But you know, good question though. Maybe I'll let him do like he'll be a good guy to do like one of those test drive type jobs. I can see him doing that shit. But shout out to Ed though. He's trying, you know. He's still at it, ranting, I guess. So shout out to him. Let's see. So you really think we're all in the manosphere, huh?
Yeah.
Even if we're anti-manosphere? That's so confusing.
You said say that again about the anti?
Even if we're anti-manosphere, we're still manosphere though?
Are you really anti-manosphere though, as a man?
Well, I'm just against the whole let's just roast Keisha up till we turn 50 and do the ARC. I'm not really for that shit.
No, you're not necessarily about the roast of Keisha up, but is certain discrepancies and injustices that you have seen toward men that would make you support your fellow brother.
Yeah, right.
Fellow black man. So yeah. You're in it, buddy.
Oh man. All right. Golly. Okay. New sets of manospheres no more. I mean, there's a lot of that.
They say that shit every year.
Yeah, I look. That topic's stupid.
New is still doing content though. Come on.
Yeah, that's that content. That topic's stupid, and that title is pretty stupid, and also the females in the space title is pretty stupid. Like, yeah, you're still talking about that dumb shit. I mean, you get over it.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot of dumb topics that shouldn't really be talked about. Oh, what do you think about because you're man got knocked and went to Rumble. What do you think about the Penguin running around with the beef with the foster chick? What's your thoughts on that one?
I felt like he should have chilled the fuck out. Anytime you deal with a content creator and you bring people's families and shit like that into it, I just don't I don't ever think that that's a good idea.
Right.
But what I was more disappointed at was niggas trying to be up under Kimberly Foster and feeding her information, which I thought was like the most hoe ass shit I ever seen in my life. And that was like some mad hoe shit. Like most of us within our time frame, and I'm saying like the time frame that we've been here, a lot of us came directly through O-Man. And O-Man was a pipeline for a lot of our channels. And not to say that he helped everybody start his channel, but a lot of content was created from O-Man. So then to watch people shit on O-Man, you know, I don't agree with a lot of shit that he says. I don't agree with a lot of shit that he does, but I will give him credit where it's due. Anytime people have made YouTube a career and they've lost out in that aspect, I always kind of feel bad for them because I think O-Man is brilliant in a lot of ways, and I think it's hella unfortunate.
Okay. Yeah, he did go a bit too far on with the family shit and going personal.
Yeah. I just think that if you're doing content creation, and I think he can be a bit obsessive when it comes down to, you know, like it's like a dog with a bone. And sometimes people aren't going to take it. You know what I mean? So I think sometimes it's more trouble than what it's worth. Because he'll stay on a person too long, and then every stream will be about that person until he gets tired.
Yeah.
Or until he finds a new target. And I just think, like, come on, like 65 streams about one person, like, bro, like,
yeah, he said that. He's like, oh, I did 60 videos or whatever on
yeah, that's deep.
That's Derek deep. Jackson. He thought that was like something to show off about. It's crazy.
You know, but I can't sit here and say that O-Man has done some fucking content where I have been crying laughing and I've been thoroughly entertained. You know, I would love to see him in a different realm, but Yeah, and no, I'm not saying that old man don't be on no bullshit. He's
Yeah.
definitely been on some bullshit, but I definitely have to give him credit where credit is due. Old man has really kept the space alive longer than the big three. I would say that he kept it alive for the longest. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you're a penguin supporter. Okay.
No, I'm not even a supporter at this point. The Pearl thing kind of did me in.
Oh yeah, right.
But I'm not gonna sit over here and front and be like, fuck Obsidian, he ain't do shit, or he didn't care about the space, or
Oh yeah.
he came to entertain and we were entertained for a long time. We were entertained for the better part of 4 to 5 years. The years that we were here, we were entertained thoroughly. And a lot from the content that he created or shit that was surrounding him. We were thoroughly entertained. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really necessarily care what happened. I wasn't like celebrating. Like a lot of people, someone made a comment, "Oh, well, these niggas are celebrating his downfall." I'm like, no, we're not. No one's celebrating. It was just I'm laughing at the chaos. I mean, whether it was negative or positive, I mean, I'm just laughing at it on both sides. So, but I'm not.
No, it's so
I don't have.
wild, yo. Y'all love supporting losers. No, you used to be in his chat too. What are you talking about? You supported him too. You still watch content surrounding him. Come on.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I mean, I've watched him. I mean, he's funny. I'm not gonna deny that. He's funny as hell.
That's the point. Like, if you get offline and you go live your real life, you get offline, you go live your real life. When you log back in, you log into these same people that you're familiar with, and you listen to the bullshit, the gossip, the fuckery surrounding them. You're still engaged.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I mean, that's why you should be. This is set the Niggaverse. Enjoy both sides and see what it is. You don't take it too seriously. Just enjoy it.
Yeah,
Whatever happens,
and that's
happens.
my point. Like, knew whether or not you were sub to him, you still listened to streams that contained him or was about him, and then you know enough about him to say that he's a loser. He's this, that, and you know enough about him. You know who he is. Come on, now.
It's all right, New. It's all right. It's all good.
New be like, I wasn't even sub to him. Yeah, shit. Come on.
Yeah, you didn't need to be subbed. It's all right. It's all right. It's 2024, man. God damn. Like, come on. Okay. So wait, for the breakdown, why didn't you add a third member to it? Why is just you and Rose? Why was that?
Concrete and I were enough for each other to deal with.
Yeah.
We're very, very strong personalities, and you don't want to add more fire to add more gas to a flame. I think we're enough to deal with each other, and then learning each other's personalities and going through the motions of that, and then a lot of times we don't always agree on everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But even with that dynamic being offline, we didn't want to add another person, and then we like money, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, right. You would have to split it 3 ways. Yeah, true. Less money for each one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Okay. So when will you start your channel back, you think? Would it be this year?
Yeah, it'll be this year.
Okay. So but it's gonna be completely different, all that shit.
I hope
we may
so.
you hope. We may not even know that you go well, I guess we'll find out when you start it and all that.
Mm-hmm. I hope.
Okay. Anything else anything you want to get your shit off? Anything else?
No, I think I'm in a really good space right now for the most part. I'm chilling. I'm happy for the most part.
Uh-oh.
No, I shouldn't say that shit out loud.
Yeah, you can't be happy here. Don't say that.
But no, I'm chilling for the most part. It's been on some cool shit.
Okay, that's good to hear. I appreciate you coming on and talking shit with me. I'll appreciate it.
Okay, I thank you for allowing me to come on. This is cute.
Oh God, relax. Yeah, that's. Oh, maybe yeah. I've known you for. I mean, we've been in the same space for years anyway. So
Yeah.
people need to get over the whole, like I said, 2024, the female male shit. Get over it. Just enjoy
I
it,
think
have
that
fun.
we're so used to the drama. And the crazy thing is I think niggas miss the drama and miss that shit with each other. Because as dramatic and crazy as it was a fun time. And yeah, we had a ball over here. We had a ball.
It has been mad dry. It's not the same. That is
It's
true.
not.
It's not the same anymore. Like, shit. What was it? The April Fool massacre. You were here. Yo, like that can't be repeated.
No. It's
New
over
niggas
with.
have no idea what that was. That shit was lit.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That shit was crazy. Like nobody had drama like that. That shit was crazy. That shit was wild.
Yeah. And then it's like, who wants to put all the effort into getting into knowing all the other channels and all their stupid beefs and all. I don't know. I struggle trying to get into the other sectors like that. But yeah, that shit was good. Ah shit, cocaine kills. Yep, I did not forget that name. I'll definitely ask Ty about that. Ha!
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna talk our shit.
When are you interviewing him? That's gonna be fun.
This month, probably. Yeah, this month, end of the month.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. All right. Well, that's all I got, George.
All right, so well, I hope you have a good night, and I will see you in these YouTube streets.
All right. I hope you have a good night too.
All right, bye-bye.
All right. All right. Now I think Zero is about to go live on Rumble. This nigga, I really don't want to download that fucking app, but I guess I'll listen from the clouds. I just don't feel like downloading a damn app. I don't know, man. I don't want to download another app, but yeah, Zero about to go live, and I think Ty's live, talking shit and roasting Red, maybe. He's roasting Tito. Okay, that should be funny. But yeah, Otaku Jump will be this Sunday. Look out for that. R.I.P. Akira Toriyama. And that shit sucks. But we're gonna talk about that shit on Sunday. But yeah, so support the Niggaverse, support the Cooning. A little Cooning. Shout out to George. Shout out to George. And if you missed it, man, watch the stream I did with Don Cordito. That shit was funny. That shit was funny as hell. But hey, I'll see y'all later. Peace.